Hello, it's me, Cuberized, and welcome back to my Let's Play series with Craftoria. And Craftoria has just been updated to 1.28. I'm going to quickly tell you what that's about. And I'm a little laggy at the moment. Map is still doing its thing. So with 1.28, there's a new performance mod that was added in called entity culling. It just renders things when you can see them to save, increase performance, save CPU processing. So there were two mods that were removed, Industrial Foregoing Souls and Soul Applied Energistics. So something with industrial foregoing, something with applied energistics, both for balancing purposes. I think it was overpowered. So those are gone. And a few bug fixes and improvements. So tossed in to round things out. All right. So with that update, please also remember if you have made any modifications, and crafting table is obviously one of them. I did put a tip out there for 1.27 and linked in some of the changes. One of them should be persistent, which is, let's see here, this, if you have modified the max entity crammed, I think is the command. No. I, of course, am all over the place with this. Nope, that's not what it is. Maybe it's, yes, that is what it is. Yes, so mine is still set. So that is, once you set it, that should be perpetual because it's a game rule. So if you happen to have modified yours, you don't need to worry about changing that. But if you have made modifications to any of the files where you've had to go in and make edits, or you deleted something, you will have to go back and do those again if you want them to work. And I can show here that the uncrafting table is actually functional. All right, so due to some user issues of mine, along with some issues with my recording software, which I'll take at least 50% of the ownership on that one, I have lost two recordings. So I'm going to try to catch everybody up to what is going on. And the first thing is that the quest book has changed with the updates to 1.27. What you will see is that there is fishing here. So it's in a new section called agriculture. I don't know if they're going to be putting anything more in here, but it is there. And some of the existing entries look different. This is still completionist. It has added the fishing in, which is here. And of course the whole page now looks different. So if you see pages that look a little different, that could be why. They've gone through and made some adjustments. So this definitely looks different. This was broken out into a few different sections. This is personal storage. So just be aware as you're going through here. Some have not been touched, like this one. It doesn't seem to be, at least, but yeah, so there's that. And if you didn't catch it, one of the last things with the upgrade to 1.27 was the addition of fishing. So that is a thing now. Let's go ahead and do what we're going to do here. I believe I mentioned this, but it may have been lost. Blazes now look like this. This kind of, this is a blaze trophy. So that's kind of what they look like. It's very more cubish than it used to be. And bees have gotten much, much smaller. So that is something, they're not going to be the larger blockish sort of thing. They're going to be a lot smaller. Yeah, as things come up, I will point them out. I still have my bees here. I believe all the bees should now be in their nests, so unfortunately, unless we have one hanging out here somewhere, it's the wrong time of day. And speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I want to go over to a location that I found with this treasure map that unfortunately got, the video itself kind of got lost. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then we will, I'll restart the video as soon as I get there. Be right back. Okay, I am here. I forgot I left a waypoint just over there. I put one down. Great way if you do find waypoints around to pick them up so you can utilize them elsewhere. So with this, I had two treasure maps. Here's the short explanation. Two treasure maps. One had a white X, this one. One had a red X. The red X, I found an actual buried treasure right off the coast, a ways south of me. And I kept going this direction until I could find what looked like I was standing on top of the X. So if I go back this way a little bit, you can see that my dot comes off the X. And I just started digging down, trying to figure out what, because there wasn't anything up, that shouldn't have been it, and I was right where it was supposed to be. So without anything being above me, I figured it had to be below. And let's try not to die going down here. So I did do a 7x7 tunnel down with my laser drill, and have the bucket of water as my up and down. Okay. And then I ran into some of these stone bricks and this obsidian, which, by the way, the obsidian looks a little different. This is obsidian. This is the crying obsidian. It looks like it doesn't look as distinctive as it used to. So I was here and cleared this out again with my laser drill, and things started to get a little laggy, and they kind of still are. But I got a message when I cleared this that I had found the Foundry, and I didn't know what that was. So I came down here. I started, in fact, I can probably get rid of this now. But I was sort of jumping around, and this obsidian is over the entire thing, over the entire foundry, it seems. So I was, bouncing around here looking. I was making some pathways, and I realized, I hope this is not going to be this laggy all the way down. And I hope I don't die all the way down either. Oh, I'm in fire. This is still laggy. Probably because of all the entities. There are a couple of spawners down below, and they generated a bunch of blazes, which again I do not like the look of. Oh dang, I think I just fell. That's some lag. I do have, I believe, my boots on. Let me just double check here. Yeah, this is some. Where are my boots? there they are. Magma Walker, yes I do. This is some next level lag. So the spawners, I also used some sand to pillar up and down, but you could see the amount of blaze fireballs that were being tossed around are all those that are still here. Unfortunately, I'm sure is not helping with the lag. Yeah, this may not be possible because I am not getting a great response here. Still. One FPS. Well, that would be part of the problem. I don't know what it is about the Foundry that is so laggy. So I'm going to pause and get out of here and see if I can adjust my settings a little bit and then come back and try to fix what's going on. Okay, I was able to get my frame rate up and I'm killing blazes, and these are the funkiest looking things. I have to figure out what resource pack has changed these. They are not, and I don't like the jiggling on the screen either, so I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this. Yeah, that's not me. I'm not doing that in the game. The game's doing that to me, so sorry about that. But these don't even look like they're rendering completely. Again, it's like the blazes. They don't look quite complete. So I'm going to figure out what actual data pack is doing that. But these are not disappearing. It's kind of weird. They should disappear and they're not, which is what's causing all of my drop in frame rate. And I've tried a number of commands and that's not helping. So I will have to figure it out. What's going on? I don't think anything added. Oh, there's another one of those. That probably is not helping. That's a magma spawner. Okay. The magmas don't seem to be as bad as the blazes in terms of impact to what's going on with my performance, but yeah, this is just lots of these things. And my bad for not seeing that spawner when... Oh my god, that is so nauseating. Sorry about that. I'm going to look at the floor for a minute until that goes away. I don't know what that effect is. I don't know that I want to know what that effect is, because it's probably something going to come out and kill me. And I'm just trying to... These things just are not rendering well at all. Looks... Personal opinion. Take it for what it is, but these do not look good. I'm going to see if I can... As I said, I mentioned resource packs. Oh, well, you're up there. I'll stop that. Oh my goodness, there's a blaze up there. Okay, that I've got to get. First of all, let me eat something real quick. I'm not even getting the animations for eating. There we go. I've got that. Let me get that. Let me get up And you're not helping either. Where is the... I thought it was a spawner. Maybe it's not a spawner. Visual graphic, that's... Nope, it's a spawner. It's right there. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Okay, well that'll get that. Let me shoot some of these guys. Not sure how accurate my shooting's gonna be. With lag, yeah. Yeah, not at all. Close enough. Oh god, another one of these earthquakes. They should have a way to disable that, that is not a good thing. Oh god, that's even worse. I do have my boots on so I can walk across the lava if I need to, which I probably will. That's lava behind glass. It's actually a neat effect. Put different kinds of glass out there and come on, are we all dead now? No, of course not. That is. That one, I got one over here. Alright. So I've got those guys. I do not think... Yeah, that's not gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna go all the way over here and see if there's any more spawners or anything. To me, that almost looks like a door. But I don't think it is. Alright, let's see what's in here. Not bad. Not great for all of the craziness in the lag, but I'll take it. Definitely will take it. I'm gonna get this out and put that away. Alright, let's get this gone. Come on. There we go. So, that is crying obsidian. So what is... So that's what crying obsidian looks like now? Alright, just weird. Okay, I think, let's get this stuff in here. Put that away real quick. Alright. So that looks like just obsidian. Nothing hiding behind anywhere. I think those are just, the smoke is just from campfires. Yeah. Of course. That's not good either. Come on. Oh, now that's nice. Lots of gold. Yeah. Take that. And is that? That is netherite ingot. I'll take that as well. I'm never not going to take anything unless I have absolutely no room, and even then I'll probably come back for it. So I don't know why I say I'm going to take it or not take it. Okay. So, in here, more crying obsidian. Finally, we've got this guy down at my level. you're still there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Let's get this just out of here because it's... Yeah, I don't really want to look that direction because that's where my FPS drops because of all the bubbles. Actually, it might be bubbles that... Oops. Well, didn't mean to do that. In fact, I'm going to pause for a second and see if it's bubbles or... because it isn't fireballs. One sec. Okay, I figured out the command to kill the bubbles that I'm generating, and that is not helping, but it's not a great help. So, let me go get this before I wander off. Okay. So, I think, I'm just going to try to kill this thing, or at least get him. Yeah, I put down some blocks so that I wouldn't necessarily have to walk across the lava. Plus, there was flowing lava, and I think, you know, when push comes to shove, flowing lava is not necessarily the best. So, and this way I can get around the corner easily without having to worry about, well, trying not to fall in and yeah, there's spawners there, so I don't really want to trigger those. And he's back down at my level. Still a little bit laggy, but not too bad. And there we go. That's my magical fire that spawns. Okay, so I'm going to turn... Yeah, all that stuff that's up there is going to cause a great amount of lag. So I'm going to try to avoid it. And because I can... yeah, see, I don't know what this is. In fact, let's take a look here. What do we have? These I think are all of the... See how this is almost a solid mass? That's all of the dots, the fireballs that are up above. So that's why this is just a bit laggy. Just a bit. That's very interesting. Geometric shape underground. Here too. Here. Always is a little suspect. Because, yeah, Minecraft doesn't generally go in geometric shapes. Alright, so I will, I don't want to go this way. I may want to go this way, because I've already kind of, sort of, came this way a little bit. I don't see any spawners in here. Not complaining. I will... Let's see if I can... Yeah, I got it. Okay. And I'll grab that stuff. Now, kind of have to be a little sneaky to see if there's... Yeah, there's a spawner. There's at least one. There's two. Are there more than two? Not seeing more than two. but there could be up in the wall somewhere. All right, so if anybody see, yell at me if you see one. But I see one here and one here. It's almost like the other room. And I'm just going to break them. Normally I would try to box them up, but no, not really. Here I go. Quickly, quickly. There we go. Let's deal with you. Oh, and this is, yeah, these giant guys again. And they are not, come on, you guys can fight each other. Feel free. I've got the cicada on you. Okay, we're gonna play with you guys, I guess. Oh, there's more back there. Chang. Not looking, not looking. Ah. I hate that effect. So I don't even know what I'm supposed to be finding down here. Obviously there's some chests, but oh man, don't look, don't look. The gotta figure out what's causing the weird. I mean, it looks like it's the half a. I mean, it. I don't know. Maybe it's just my packs, but I mean, that does not look normal. Come on, you. Okay. Okay, that'll help. All right. Oh, man. I should probably go check and see what the Foundry is all about, because I don't know. And I have a feeling that whatever's making all this shaking is something big enough to go through those doors. Okay. All right, almost done. I think I got both the blazes. Yes, I did. See, those things are still hovering, which they shouldn't be. Okay. And here we go. And gold ore, diamond pickaxe, soul speed. Okay. The diamond pickaxe I will probably just deconstruct to get rid of the negative effect. All right, so yeah. So I'm going to go this way, voiding this for the moment. because the last thing I need is more. Yeah, you can just stay there. I'm not even going to bother with you. There's some more spawners I think I saw over here when I was doing this. Yep. And it's kind of like the same shape where I got into trouble with all of the blazes spawning because I couldn't really get to them, and therefore it really messed up the chunk with all of the things. Yeah, we're gonna see if I can do this a little bit faster before this gets crazy. Okay, that would be faster. Are there any other spawners in here? Not that I can readily see. You, I'm going to ignore. I'm going to go... definitely see one spawner there. I think there's one over there. There's this one. I think there's one over here if I can see it. I think there's one up there. And I think there's one right there. So that's a lot going on. I'm just going to try to break them all. And let me get a full stack of this stuff going, and let me also put this away. Alright, here we go. Running forward. I'm more concerned about the blazes than I am about anything else, because they're the ones that are gonna... Oh god, there's Skulk here. They're the one who are gonna cause the problems with performance. Okay. Oh, dang. Can I reach that? No, of course I can't. Oh, this is gonna get nuts, crazy nuts here. Why am I not doing this? Come on. What? Oh. Because I'm not really up there. Okay, well, somebody knocked me off, and it took a moment. Alright. We're definitely done. More? Anywhere? Oh. Thanks. Okay. What I thought was a spawner was Skulk. Great. Although I somewhat believe that there is... Yeah. Okay, we're going to be a little careful here, because last thing I need is a... you know, one of those wardens jumping out, or God forbid something worse. Come on, you're almost dead. Alright. So yeah, if anybody wants to put in the comments what I'm supposed to be doing here, and if the skulk is normal, that's I wouldn't have expected. Okay, I can't get the rest of you, and you guys are up way too high. There we go, get you. Feel free to, you know, help attack, since I got the cicada on him. Yeah, last thing I need is more of that. And yeah, definitely don't need that. You're almost dead. Okay. Just trying to get lava flow to stop. Oh. There you go. I got the cicada effect on you by jumping. Yep. Ah! And that's my... Okay, apologies for the dog barking, but she likes to be on my videos as well. Gets to partake. So, okay. Get all this. Okay, and let's go get this gold block. No! I may not have gotten it. Okay. Let's get this. Did I get it? Maybe not. Yeah, that's lag. What am I at? F? Alright. Let's get rid of this stuff. It's a great way to get experience. Well, oh great. Where is the spawner? Oh, there's spawner there. Yeah, let me go get that spawner. Okay, any other spawners? Of course there are. Didn't mean to make a double column here, but we got it for sure? Okay. That's a lot of skulk. Okay, let's go get the big thing that's nothing here. Okay, skulk is gone. Let me... Yeah, dry that up. Grab that. Okay, that was not cool. No, no, you don't. No, no catalyst. I heard it break. Oh, dang. Come over here. Those visual effects are a bit, well, much. Okay. Let's go get that. Before we end up with a problem. Come on. Okay, good. Got it. Let's get rid of the skulk. Get you guys gone. Now, if you have just iron things and you have the goo, the top level goo, you can use skulk, I believe it's just skulk that you can use to power the goo. So if you're around and you are mining it up, so to speak, yeah. Definitely worth silk touching. Okay, so I think... Alright, I think we've got everything over here. Oh, well, the chest. That would be good. Let's get this out of here. Oh, wow. Night vision goggles ×2. And I already have some. So this is what crying obsidian looks like now. Alright. Weird. Okay. And let's put our stuff away. And as as you can see, I'm running out of space. So where are we at time-wise? Let me grab this, put that away. That's a lot of dirt. That was all my digging. I think I'm still going to need some of this. Anything else block-ish that, yeah, that and that. Not that. There we go. Don't think I have that, but obsidian I should have. I'm just trying to move things off into here. Which will save some room in my storage. Alright, so with that in mind, let's break this. Oh, there's a... How did I not see that? Okay, well, I didn't see that. But this room is cleared out. This one is almost cleared out. I heard it break. I'm going to give it a second to render, and I'm going to come over here and get that pot real quick. And then I think I will possibly... How are we looking for rooms here? So we're here. We cleared this out. We cleared this. This is all the skulk, and then there's this passageway. So what we haven't done... I'm hoping this is a good sign that these finally actually went away. Hopefully all of the entities that were here, because we have this part to do. And yeah, so let's see what we get in this chest. More gold, more obsidian. We have a book, some diamond horse armor. Okay, and let's get this out of here. Oh, yeah, the growling is a signal that I need to eat. There we go. And let's go ahead and just fill this in so we don't have any flowing lava. Okay. So I think what I will do is go back to base, since I do have the waypoint set up, so I can get back here. I have a waypoint at my base and a waypoint at just outside of this structure. And then, yeah, then come back and continue on. And give me a chance to get everything out of my inventory. So that is the plan. I will start the next episode and we'll continue off from here. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. And if you did like the episode, please subscribe. It helps me get content out, and I'd like to be able to do that for you. This is Cuberized, and this is my Crafttoria Let's Play. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Take care, and see you soon.